What is the information we have? Persons OHCGUX facing south and EZLSRQ facing north in an institution. Now 12 persons were there altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these are the persons who are facing south, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these are the persons who are facing north. And who are the persons facing north south here? OHCGUX. OHCGUX are the persons facing south, and north is EZLSRQ. SRQ are the persons facing north, isn't it? Now altogether how many persons we have? 12 persons. And each of these persons joined in an institute in 12 different months. 12 different months in a year. That means January, February, March, and so on. And there are 6 boys and 6 girls, and all of them are facing each other. And each person is facing another person in the other row. Now this is basic information given. Then Z is a female. Now Z is a female, isn't it? That means Z is facing towards north. Z is a female sitting second to the right of the one who joined in January, and none of these two persons seated at the extreme end of the line. If Z female ఎక్కడ కూర్చుని చెప్పండి, జాన్యువరిలో జాయిన్ అయిన వాళ్ళకి సెకండ్ రైట్లో కూర్చుంది. సెకండ్ రైట్లో కూర్చుంటే వీళ్ళిద్దరూ ఎండ్స్లో లేరు అని అన్నారు. హౌ మెనీ పాసిబిలిటీస్ వీ హ్యావ్? నౌ ద వన్ హూ జాయిన్డ్ ఇన్ జాన్ ఈస్ హియర్. Z, a female seated second to the right of the one who joined. That is the first case. Second case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now in this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 6 persons. ఈ 6 persons ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి, ఇప్పుడు Z ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి? Now if you take Jan, the one who joined in Jan ఎక్కడ ఉంటే Z is seated second to the right of the one who joined in Jan. And no one seated at the extreme end. Then next one, what is the next information we have? C joined in May. Where is this C? C joined in May, and C sits out to the right of you. C joined in May and C must be facing towards south. C joined in May and sits out to the right of you. One to the right hand side and south. South means like this. Now C joined in May. Now ఈ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తర్వాత మనం వాడదాం. యాజ్ ఆఫ్ నో మనం వాడలేం. యూ ఇక్కడ ఉంటే సి ఇక్కడ, యూసి 3 different possibilities. And C joined in May and C sits out to the right of you అన్నాం. Person who joined in April sits at the extreme right end, isn't it? April sits at the extreme right end. Now April sits at the extreme right end. April is here. Now April sits at the extreme right end, and he sits. He and this person is a male. April and this person is a male, and he sits opposite to the one who is sitting fourth to the left of the one who joined in September. Now this person is opposite to the one who sits fourth to the left of September, and the one who joined in September must be here. అవునా కదా? Now April రైట్ ఎండ్లో ఉంటూ ఎవరికి ఆపోజిట్ ఉన్నాడంట? సెప్టెంబర్లో జాయిన్ అయిన వాడికి ఫోర్త్ లెఫ్ట్లో ఉన్న వాడికి ఆపోజిట్. And similarly here April and this person must be September. Both the cases it is valid as of now. Person who joined in April sits at one of the extreme right end, and he is opposite to the person who is sitting fourth to the left of the one who joined in September. O is seated second to the right of the one who joined in July. O is seated second to the right of the one who joined in July అన్నాం కనుక O is seated second to the right of July. కనుక O ఇటు పక్క ఉండాలి, సౌత్ పక్క. జూలైకి సెకండ్ రైట్. O is seated second to the right of the one who joined in July, and H sits, what about this H? H sits out to the right of G, and one of them in September. H sits out to the right of G, one of them in September. G cannot be here. G ఇక్కడ ఉంటే H out right లో ఉండాలి, not possible. Hence H must be here. H must be in the month of September. And H sits out to the right of G, కాబట్టి G is here. 1, 2, 3. H sits out to the right of G, G must be at this place. And one of them in the month of September. G and H were done, isn't it? And next one, second to the right of the one who joined it. O is seated second to the right of July. H is south to the right of G, and one of them joined in September, but no one seated at the extreme end. అవునా కదా? And no one seated at the extreme end. H sits out to the right of G, and no one seated at the extreme end. That is also valid. And person who joined in July is an immediate neighbor of G. Immediate neighbor of G, July. కనుక జూలై ఇక్కడైనా ఉండొచ్చు, ఇక్కడైనా ఉండొచ్చు. ఇక్కడ జూలై ఉన్నాడు అనుకోండి, ఇక్కడ O ఉండాలి, because O is seated second to the right of July. And O cannot be here because H is here. hence the one who joined in July must be here. ఇక్కడ కూడా అదే కేసు. ఇక్కడ July ఉంటే ఇక్కడ O రావాలి, not possible. Hence the one who joined in July is here. If July is here, O is seated second to the right of July. Now July is here, O is seated second to the right of July. Now O is seated second to the right of July. ఇప్పుడు U and C చూడండి. U ఇక్కడ ఉంటే 1, 2, C ఇటు పక్క ఉండాలి, not possible. Hence what is only possibility? U is here, 1, 2, C will be here, and C joined in the month of May. And again, U and C. U cannot be at this place, cannot be here. Hence, U must be here. If U is here, C is here, and C joined in the month of May. Saripendani? Now, as of now, what happened to this one? The persons who are facing south were finalized. అవునా కదండి, సౌత్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ ఫైనలైజ్ చేస్తాం. South were finalized. Then, coming to the next information. What is the next information we have? And one more person is left out. Who is that person? X is the person left out. X is the person left out. X is here. X is here. Person who joined in July is an immediate neighbor of G. And next one, immediate neighbors of. What is the next information we have? Immediate neighbors are the one who joined in January are men. Jan are men. Immediate neighbors are the one who joined in Jan are men. Now in this case, these two persons are men. In this case, these two persons are men. Immediate neighbors are the one who joined in Jan are men. And one of them joined in August. And so Jan and August must be adjacent. August ikkadena undachchu ikkadena undachchu ikkadena. Two different possibilities. That means Jan and August are adjacent to each other. Jan and August adjacent to each other in any order. Order is not specified. And immediate neighbors of the one who joined in Jan are men, and one of them joined in August. And next one, person who joined in June and November are the immediate neighbors. June and November are immediate neighbors. Again, June and November are immediate neighbors, and none of them is O. O cannot be here. O cannot be June and November. O cannot be June and November. As O cannot be June and November, no, sir. ఇక్కడ June ఉంటే ఇక్కడ November ఉంది. ఇక్కడ June ఉంటే ఇక్కడ November. As O cannot be June and November, the one who joined in June and November must be facing towards north. June and November ఇటు పక్క ఉండాలి, నార్త్ ఫేస్ చేస్తున్న రోలో ఉండాలి. ఇక్కడ ఉండే ఛాన్సే లేదు. Done with this? June and November. June and November are adjacent. Jan and August are adjacent. Jan and August ఇక్కడ ఉంటే June and November. Jan and August ఇక్కడ ఉంటే June and November. Anyway, it is possible. Jan, August, June, November. Jan, August, June, November. Anything it is possible. And next one. Person who joined in February is sitting opposite to the one who joined in October. And C is person February and October are opposite to each other. Feb and October are opposite to each other in any order. Feb మనకి నార్త్ కు ఉండొచ్చు, సౌత్ కు ఉండొచ్చు. అక్టోబర్ నార్త్ కు ఉండొచ్చు, సౌత్. And she is immediate neighbor. And she is immediate neighbor అంటే the one who joined in Feb is a female. Person who joined in February is sitting opposite to the one who joined in October, and she is, and then ఎవరు first person who joined in Feb, that person is a female, and she is immediate neighbor of the one who joined in December. Hence Feb and December are adjacent to each other. Feb and December are adjacent to each. Feb and October మనకి opposite ఉండాలి, Feb and December మనకి పక్క పక్కన ఉండాలి. Who joined in December. Done with this? This is what the information regarding the months we have. And next one, person who joins in July is cross opposite to R. R ki cross opposite. R ki cross opposite అంటే ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? R must be at one of the corner. July ఇక్కడ కాబట్టి R must be at this place. And that means diagonal opposite. July ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాడు కాబట్టి R must be at this place. R is here. Cross opposite to R. R who is not a female. That means R is a male. R who is not a female. R is a male. L is an immediate neighbor of females. L must be facing towards north. L is an immediate neighbor of females and L cannot be here. L ikkada undacha, L ikkada kuda undakudu. Hence L must be here. L is in between females. L cannot be here because one of the adjacent person is a male. L is an immediate neighbor of females ante ikkada manaki L ikkada unde chance ledhu కాబట్టి L must be in the month of Jan. Isn't it? Now L is in between females. As L is in between females, L is in between females. As L is in between females, ikkadaina L ఉండొచ్చు. Sorry, L is in between females కదా, ఇక్కడ ఉండే ఛాన్సే లేదు. ఇక్కడ ఉంటే ఇద్దరు మేల్స్ వస్తున్నారు. Hence L must be at this place. L is here. L must be in between females. L is here. This person is a female. Hence what is the only possibility we have? L must be at this place. Isn't it? L is in between females and and he is opposite to the person. He is opposite, and L is a male, and is opposite the person who is sitting, who is an immediate neighbor of females. L is opposite to females means C and G are females. L is opposite to females, H and O are females. Clear now? H and O are females. Saripendandi? Then E is sitting to the immediate right of the one who joined in June. E is to the immediate right of the one who joined in June, hence E must be here. E ekkada unte June will be here. Avuna kada, June and E. And E is male or a female? Sitting in to the immediate right and who joined, and he is a male. And E cannot be here because E is a female. And E must be here. If E is here, ikkada E unde chance undo? Ikkada E unte, then what happened here? E is at this place, this is a possibility, then June must be here. Avuna kada? June. If June is here, June and Jan are adjacent. June and Jan are adjacent to each other, which is, sorry, June and November are adjacent. అప్పుడు నవంబర్ ఈ పక్కన ఎక్కడైనా ఉండొచ్చు, అవునా కదా? ఈ కెన్ బి హియర్. అదే ఇక్కడ మనకి జూన్ ఉంటే ఈ కెన్ బి హియర్ యాజ్ వెల్. హౌ మెనీ పాసిబిలిటీస్? 2 పాసిబిలిటీస్ ఫర్ ది జూన్ అండ్ దిస్ వన్. ఈ సిట్టింగ్ టు ది ఇమీడియట్ రైట్ ఆఫ్ ద వన్ హూ జాయిన్డ్ ఇన్ జూన్. ఇక్కడ మనకి ఈ ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? ఈ ఎక్కడ ఉంటే జూన్ ఇక్కడ రావచ్చు, ఈ ఎక్కడ ఉంటే జూన్ ఇక్కడ రావచ్చు. 2 పాసిబిలిటీస్ హియర్ ఆల్సో. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, H and O are both males and seating between females. H and O both are males. H and O both are males. Now here O is a female, H is a female, isn't it? And this case is completely ruled out. Now we were left with this one. H and O both are males. H is a male, O is a male. And both these two persons are sitting between females. O is between C and G. Now H is sitting between X and C is a female. Hence how many females? 3 females were completed as of now. 1, 2, isn't it? Hence altogether 6 females were there. అందులో మనకి ఎంతమంది అయిపోయారు? 3 + 2 5 అయిపోయారు. హెన్స్ యూ మస్ట్ బి ఫీమేల్. డన్ విత్ దిస్. హౌ మెనీ మేల్స్ వర్ దేర్? ద రిమైనింగ్ పర్సన్స్ ఆర్ మేల్స్. H and O. Q is sitting cross opposite to the one who joined in March. Q is opposite to March. Q ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? నాట్. Cross opposite means Q must be here. And March. This person must be in March. As Q is here, then who is the E cannot be here. అవునా కదా? Hence where should this E? E cannot be here because E is a male. Hence E must be here. As E is here, E is opposite to whom? E is opposite to the one who joined in June. Now E is opposite to the one who joined in June. మన జూన్ ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? Now this is the person who joined in June. ఇక్కడ జూన్ ఉండాలి, ఇక్కడ జూన్. Then only E is to the immediate right of the one who joined in June. If June is here, June and November are adjacent to each other. కనుక E must be joined in the month of November. And Jan and August are adjacent. August is here. As Jan and August are adjacent to each other, Jan, August adjacent అయిపోయింది, June, November అయిపోయింది. Then October and February are opposite to each other. October ఎక్కడ ఉంటే Feb ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి, Feb ఎక్కడ ఉంటే October ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి. ఇక్కడ Feb ఉంటే Feb పక్కన మళ్ళీ మనకి December ఉండాలి. And December is not possible, isn't it? Hence as December is not possible, this person must born in the month of October. Must join in the month of October. ఇక్కడ October అయితే ఇక్కడ ఎవరు ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? Feb. And Feb is adjacent to whom? December. Now this person joined in December. సరిపోయిందండి. Then what is the only other month left over here? ఒక మంత్ మిగిలిపోయింది, that is July. Now this July already ఇక్కడ ఉంది. July already. Now this is the final arrangement over here. And one person is left over. Who is that person here? EZL SRQ. EZL SRQ. S must be a female. Clear now? Now this is about question numbers 18 to 22. Now in this question numbers 18 to 22, who joined in the month of April? April ఎవరు జాయిన్ అయ్యారు చెప్పండి? Q joined in the month of April, that is choice 3. Question number 18. 19th one. Now in this 19, who sits 4th to the right of the one who joined in Feb? 4th to the right of the one who joined in Feb. Feb లో ఎవరు జాయిన్ అయ్యారు చెప్పండి? Feb. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th to the right, that is X. X, that is choice 5. Choice 5, question number 19. Then 20th. How many boys are sitting between the persons who joined in October and June? October కి June కి మధ్యలో ఎంతమంది బాయ్స్ ఉన్నారు? October ఇక్కడ, June ఇక్కడ. వీళ్ళిద్దరి మధ్యలో ఎంతమంది బాయ్స్? There are only 2 boys. ఎంతమంది అంటే 3 members were sitting. But as boys, there are 2 boys. 2 boys, that is choice 2. Clear now? Question number 20. It is choice 2 is the answer rather than 3. 3 కాదు. Choice లో 3 ఇచ్చారు. 3 కాదు. How many persons అంటే 3 persons. How many boys అంటే only 2 boys. Choice 2 is the answer. Please make a correction in the key. Key is not choice 3. Then coming to 21. How many persons are sitting between females? How many persons are sitting between females? H is sitting between female, O is sitting between female, and next one, L is sitting between female. There are 3 persons who are seated between females, hence 21 it is choice 3. Then 22nd. Now in this 22nd, who is opposite to the one who joined in November? November lo join in వాళ్ళకి opposite H, the one who joined in September, that is choice 1, question number 22.